Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Arctic tundra of Ohio. Currently, it's where I actually reside in Ohio, too. But we are right now at KCMH, and the airport in Columbus. So, hope everyone's enjoying the cold weather that the entire country is getting. I know it's not really snowing in Columbus, but this is what Flight Sim apparently thinks it's doing right now. It's kind of crazy, actually. But we're going to be flying Southwest Airlines, the PMDG 737-800 to Denver, Colorado. And this is actually, I actually went on a website. I believe it was called. This was a real air flight that took place a little earlier this morning. So this is actually, I'm basing this off of a real flight. But let's see how well it goes. All right, in the cockpit we are. Let's go and get her prepped. I already got the flight plan, so I just got to install it through the FMC. Let's see how crappy I do, because I am not a pro at doing this. I do this mainly for fun. So if I screw up, call me out. I don't care. I learned from it. APU's coming on. Let's see. While that's going on, let's turn on the probes. Heat to the probes. Good God. And turn on nav. We're also, let's see here. I don't normally use the de-icer, but I think today we're gonna have to use it. Cool. Yeah, we're going to need that. Right now, outside my apartment, it is right now -8, -7 degrees with a wind chill of -40. It is just a very, very cold day. So, as you can see out here, though, I installed a new mod that I found in the marketplace for the terminals here, the actual jetway. Well, it doesn't exactly plug up to the aircraft on this one properly. But it's alright, no big deal. We'll live through it. Let's go ahead and install everything on here. We are at KCMH. And we're at gate Alpha 5. Route. Request flight plan. Actually, let's do this. Still not the best at doing the whole FMC stuff. But I'm slowly getting better. There we go. There it is. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, that's going to load up. It is ready to load. Uplink loading. Gonna activate. What runway are we flying out of today? We are flying out of 2828 left. Flight number is 920. Actually, I think it's going to be let's just do that anyways. If I can find it. Yeah, that's what I want. IO. Yeah, what heat wave is that? I mean, we're not supposed to come out of the deep freeze here in Ohio until, what, Wednesday, Thursday? And then next weekend, obviously not this weekend, but for New Year's weekend, we're supposed to be in the 50s again. Cruising altitude, I'm, it says, I think the flight plan said 20 or 38,000. We're going to do 36. My flight goes in a few minutes. Were you flying to Starlight? Sunlight, yeah. All right. Oh, I don't even know what the procedures are for Columbus. What I have them up here somewhere. At least I thought I did. There they are. You know what? We're just gonna do flaps. Let's see. See, I'm still learning all this stuff. We're gonna go 10 degrees. Where are we gonna prep that? If anyone spots me doing anything that's like, oh, what the hell is he doing? Let me know, because I'm still not the best at doing half this shit. Yeah, vector procedure. That's still kind of Greek to me. I'm just gonna warn you. I don't really play things by procedure a lot. You can have Starlight. I like to just full send it. It's kind of funny at the same time, but I try my best. See, that page I don't know anything about. This stuff gets complicated. Oh, that's right. Route where we need legs. Let's see. Oh wait, what the hell? Let's see. We need a arrival at there. We are arriving on runway 16 right. I think we need a clash 4 is what the plan. God. Okay. Flaps 5. That works for me then. I appreciate the assistance. Wow, you guys are kind of helping me out here. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to know. I think it was Clash. This is where things get very complicated for me, and I try so hard to get this stuff right, and I'd say there's a good chance that oh nope, it did take it. We may have got it right. We may have got it right. Uh-oh, I don't know. That's a lot of extra stuff. Because I don't use ILS. I hand land. It makes it more interesting, to say the least. I think we're right. We'll go with it and see what happens. Cost index is 40. Oh, okay. Okay then. I appreciate that help. That makes that actually beneficial for me. We're gonna change this to 5 degree. Then I need to pick his freaking brain then. Let's just do that then. You know what? Oh, I can't enter that chat. I'm not a YouTube member. I'm on this Discord, but I'm not on a member. Oh well. That's fine. I do appreciate the help. It means a lot. All right, so oh yeah, we haven't even flipped over to the APU yet. All right, that's on. Let's go ahead and remove ground power. Oh, there he goes. Let's go ahead and remove chocks and move everything. Are you going to move out of the way? There you go. All right, so we are on APU power. Let's go ahead and flip those on. Let's go ahead and flip those. So I have had a lot of good luck doing this. APU bleeds on. Because there's times where I'll just start to play and it's just like, oh, why am I having issues? But let's see what happens. We're going to do a pushback. We should be all set. Do a pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Just trying to look through here, making sure. Oh wait. Elevation. What's the elevation at Denver? I mean, they don't call it the Mile High City for no reason, so I'm assuming.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment.
5,434.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Push set parking brakes.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Oops, it's actually supposed to be engine 2. It's not moving. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? There's something I'm not doing right. And always happens. Good direction.
Okay,
Alright, we'll just
pushback
stop right
completed.
there.
Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Cleared to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Wait, there we go. Get moving now. Alright, so I saw the problem. I had both of these on. That's a no-go. I just learned something. I just taught myself something. It's hogging too much power, apparently, between the two. Alright, it just flipped. Go ahead and flip that. That's a 230. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Alright, what are you doing? You're just like... Why did you just go max throttle on me? The thing just took off on me. Alright, that was, it's just stopped responding. Alright, now that works. My HOD is to stop responding. It's fully like. All right. Parking. Yeah, it just stopped responding. Well, we're just gonna go with it then. I have no idea why it just... Oh, you know what? I realized what I did wrong, and I don't normally do. The auto throttle kicked in. Not sure why. Unless, I mean... Wow, that was an embarrassing moment. That was very embarrassing. Well, I just had a comical moment. Wow. That was... Why does that stuff want to not turn off? I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I do the absolute best I can when it comes to flying. They call it a sim for no reason. They don't call it a sim for no reason. Yeah, and I never switched over those. Whoops. Why did I do that? I thought it was... Ooh, what? Oh, it's because of my... Okay, yeah. Wow, this day is all... So, this day has just gone all sorts of haywire. Welcome to the PMDG 737. It makes to do it right. I mean, this is probably the worst I've ever had. Oops, it's the wrong way again. Stupid buttons. This is the worst that's happened to me. Oops. I mean, this is the absolute worst that's gone wrong with me. And trust me, I'm not happy about it. This is, if you look at past streams, nothing's ever gone really wrong. Or majorly wrong. Forgot about this. Still want to know why this is... Oh, there we go. Now it clears. Didn't know you'd click on that. I mean, I love the 737. Don't get me wrong. But I've never had it where it did crazy stuff on me like that. We're just gonna send it. At this point, the stream's already completely busted. And you guys over there are probably like laughing your asses off. Like, wow, what a rookie. And I'll admit, I'm a rookie. Wow, that was embarrassing, honestly. Mm-mm-mm. Well, at least we're in the air. In a very non-legit way. And we're on track right now. Oh, we're actually just flying south of Marysville from where I'm at. All right, so we're going to do this. You know what? That's perfectly fine. I mean, I admit I am not a pro at this stuff. I'm just glad we're not flying into that. And both of you, thanks for that sub. It's awesome. At this point, I probably will never hit 1,000 after this stream. That just was a god awful start. I haven't ever had the plane take off on me like that. But at the same time, I will admit, I don't normally flip the auto throttle on the ground, which is clearly not a good thing to do. So I just learn. Every stream, I'm learning more. I do not, because I don't know the whole lingo. I do not know the whole ATC lingo. Every time I listen to ATC, I'm always like, don't have a freaking clue what they're saying. I just fly as is. Sometimes I'll have, like, you saw earlier, the Universal Starlight. He'll jump in the live stream as well. He'll jump in, fly with me. He'll do flyby in an F-18 or escort me. I have some people that will end up doing that. So this flight should... you say it's easy, but you've probably done it enough times. Me, I'll stumble, push VNAV. What, it changed something on me. I noticed the nose went down. I'm kind of curious on why I did that. I don't want an ST. No, I'm just kidding. Now we're trying to find that button. Oh, okay. Well, I pushed STD, so. Why is my plane all of a sudden going over 300 knots? Isn't that... Well, it's still not overspeed, but it's... Clearly, I don't know as much about flying. I'm just squeaking by when it comes to flying, apparently. I don't know. I thought about getting my pilot's license. Maybe I'm not. I'm reconsidering the thought now. According to this... Ah, so I didn't realize cruising speed was over 300 knots then. I always thought it was like within the upper to mid to upper 200 knots. Wow, I am way off. ETA 2 hours 18 minutes to Denver. And I'm really hoping I have my approach correct. If not, well, this will get very interesting. I always have some type of interesting things that go on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get my pilot's license anytime soon. So hell, I'm still trying to figure out how to use ILS landing, and that shit is, yeah, that shit's complicated. Apparently, I know just enough to be dangerous when it comes to using flight sim. Kind of shocking at this altitude. It's so. What did this thing just do to me? That thing just. Cabin altitude. What? Wow. It's set it auto, so that's auto. Well, this plane has been very temperamental today. I have never actually had that often. Oh. I thought I turned the PAX air on. Oh, I turned these on. Oh, yeah. Alt horn cut out. There it is. Only the second time that's ever happened. Oh. Wow. So, it's been a long time since I had a stream that went completely like just messed up. Hold on, I'm gonna move over here. Whee! All right, so you said the isolation valve comes to auto. And why am I not seeing, unless, oh, there it is. It's at auto, I thought. Oh, no, it's not. Now it is. Wow. All right. Start making fun of me. I kind of deserve it at this point. Yeah, I saw it. I flipped it. It's on auto now. God. Oh. Well. This stream has turned into a shit show. Besides that, how's everyone doing on this very, very cold day? Why is my screen keeps flickering? Well, that makes sense now. It was doing good this morning. I was doing great. Yeah, I mean it's -7 degrees outside, but and I was like, you know what? Let's do a live stream. Nothing really else much going on. It's Christmas coming up on Christmas weekend. I figured I'd just do a fun stream, and totally botched it. Totally botched it. Still impresses me on how beautiful this game is. Okay, I'll correct that. This simulator. Some people have yelled at me for calling it a game. Air's kind of calm up here now. It is complicated, but I've learned a lot, just enough. I've learned enough to be dangerous with it. Clearly, I have not, like, the whole air, like, what we just went through, that's only the second time, and I've flown this thing numerous times, and I don't know why. It's now, like, the one time I messed up in a long while. But I do appreciate the help. I will admit I am an amateur at this, but I really do enjoy it and building this community that I have. I mean, I honestly never imagined having over 800 subs on this channel, and it's grown. I mean, it's kind of impressive. As little as I know about planes. I mean, I'm learning, obviously, but it's still... Huh, maybe you should join my Discord channel so you can give me some pointers then. You and, I'm gonna probably butcher saying it, but Meters 13. Oh, and try Toe Jam. Oh my god, I just got what that name is. Why did I just get that? Oh, I just said it like out loud, like Toe Jam. Oh god. will be passing just north of Indianapolis here soon. Yeah, the 737 is complicated. I'm actually pretty excited for the 737-900 to come out. I will be flying that one probably primarily until the 777 comes out. Then when the 777 comes out from PMDG is where I'm going to have a lot of fun with, because I have done my longest flight ever in a 777 from Atlanta, Georgia to South Korea. And I'm going to replicate that flight on here. Yeah, I figured that's who you were. Yeah, I figured you were the that individual on Discord. Yeah, it took me a moment. I was just like, I just now figured out your name. It was just like, hey, it's ToeJam. Oh, wow. At this moment, this morning, I should be a blonde this morning. As the way this morning's already went. And thanks for that sub again, Sector. How's it going, Justin? How's it going? Oh my God, again? Here, I'll get a updated link into the description. I'm sorry. I don't know why it does that to me so often. And I have it set to unlimited as well. Enjoying the cold weather over there, Justin? Yeah, I didn't go into work today just because I didn't want to risk it. There's actually 3 cars outside my apartment window in the ditch, and I saw them one before I left. I'm like, nope, not going now. All right, Discord link has been updated. Oh, it's going to do that blooming stuff again. Yep. Oh, no, it actually looks normal. No, it doesn't. That, I don't know why it does that. I don't know if there's a graphical issue or what. But yeah, like I said earlier, this flight is an actual real flight that happened earlier this morning from Columbus to Denver. I'm actually not watched it, but I looked it up and I'm like, oh, cool. There is a 737-800 going from Columbus to Denver. I'm going to see about replicating that, and it's actually a Southwest Airlines flight as well. I couldn't find the gate, but I'm gonna go to the same terminal as well, trying to go to the same actual gates the Southwest uses also. I don't know why I keep getting these little flashes on my screen. It's kind of irritating. Wish it wasn't as cloudy out. So it'll be about an hour and 53 minutes left to the flight. Hope everyone's staying nice and warm wherever they're at. I love how PMDG did the seat views. They did a good job with the whole modeling of the interior of the 737 as well. Really, really excited for the 777. And if anyone else didn't know, if you're into fighter jets, there was a surprise Christmas present from the DC Designs team. They're coming out with a free version of the F-18 Hornet. It's gonna be. It sounds like it's gonna be actually kind of a better model and a better setup than the. Yeah, that kind of sounds cold. An old drafty house. Oh yeah, the F-18 from DC Designs it's free. I guess it'll be coming out the first quarter of 2023. Found out if you guys want to look more into it, their Discord channel, that's where they were. All right, that's some hellish turbulence. That is some hellish turbulence. I'm not sure. Okay, we're just gonna do a hole there. Yeah, I keep getting these flashes. I don't know what that is. Kind of annoying. I don't know if you guys are seeing it on the stream every once in a while. I'm kind of wondering if the altitude is set too high. I thought the cruising altitude for the 738 or 738, 737, it's like 38,000 feet. Yeah, I guess that flashing's not happening on the stream, but it's happening on my screen. Pretty annoying, to say the least. Yeah, I have my apartment. I barely have the heat on. I have right now set to 60 degrees in my apartment, which I'm perfectly fine with. I know a lot of you out there are going to think I'm nuts. But I'm a cold weather person. Of course, though, this is not cold weather. This is Arctic weather. Wish it clear up. Yeah, can't talk. Words are hard. Wish the clouds would clear out. let me go and turn some music on. I forgot about that. That's a bit loud. What are you using for nav in the top left? Oh, that is Sim Toolkit. Sim Toolkit Pro in the top left of the screen. I track all my flights through there. It actually tracks how many miles I've flown with my fleet. I have like so many planes in my fleet because I always start a new plane from a different location. There is a plane that'll be intersecting with us here. Right there he is, actually off in the distance. Either him or... Nope, that's probably him right there. He is flying from... Where is... He's flying to Appletown? Appleton. He's flying to Appleton. I was so hoping to get up to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. That would have been massive growth for my channel because I've only been active on my channel for the past year. And if I could have got 1,000 subs in a year, that would have been unprecedented. I have not heard of Volanta. I'll have to look that up right now. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. This looks different. I may have to start using this one. Just to get an idea what this one's about. Yeah, I like this. I appreciate this. It looks like there's a paid version of this as well. Oh, yeah. I like the layout of this. Okay, I might have to get this after stream. I have to do some testing with it, and yeah, you definitely. The help is very much appreciated to get me some better content creation stuff. Okay, I thought a lot of people just used Sim Toolkit Pro, even because it's 100% free, all of it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to move over and try that out, see if I like the difference. I know that Sim Toolkit Pro is pretty new. It just now became a full version, just within the last few months. Oh, you know what I just remembered? Oh, I must have got rid of it. Dang. Oh well. Next time I'll have to fix that overlay. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys. Of course I'm probably not boring anyone. You guys are probably watching me laughing your ass off on how I've messed up in the past hour. Especially the unlegit takeoff from Columbus. That was some comical relief. I may have to pull that as a short. Who knows? Just make fun of myself. Okay. I don't mind people laughing at me because I laugh at myself because, yeah, I know I'm not a pro. I'm no professional pilot. I'm no professional sim pilot. I do iRacing stuff. This channel is more than just flight sim. I also do sim racing. I've also started dabbling into American Truck Simulator. That's why it's called Steve's Sim Station. We do simulations here. And it seems like simulation games are booming right now. Oh, it's fine. We all cause trouble in our own ways. I don't know if you guys like sim racing or not. It's in his nature. It's awesome to have 6 people here joining the community, or at least hanging out with the community. What was the runway I needed to land on? I need to 16 right. What? I need to check the. Okay, I know what runway that is now. Well, of course, the autopilot should bring us in directly into that runway, and then I can take over and hopefully not crash the plane. But I know there's a lot to do with these PMDG planes. They put a lot of work into them. I give them that. That's why they're so expensive. But it's almost worth it. Oh, troublemakers. 99%. Uh, so a lot of these study level planes I've noticed are freaking, they're just complicated. I mean, I'm trying to learn the Aerosoft, what was that, CRJ, I think it is? I don't remember what it was. I have it in my, in here. I just, every time I get in it, it's just, I'm so used to the FMC and in this plane that if I go to any other plane, like the A320, it's just like, oh, this is a whole different system. You guys are a hoot. This is the kind of activity I like on my streams. Yeah, I might have to do some shorts later. I tend to get a lot of new subs off of the shorts. I think off of, there was one short I did like a month or two ago. I gained like 90 subs off of it and like 40,000 views just because it was a 747 with the space shuttle on the back. I know it's kind of the point that they're hard. I know. But like with this plane, I have been just skimming by off of the surface enough to be dangerous at the very least. That's why when they do the 777, I'm kind of curious if that how much more complicated is the 777. Hell, I would love to see PMDG do the 787. Probably way better than the one that's came from a Sobo. Yeah, I want to get better. I want to make this channel not a laughing stock, put it that way. I mean, I guess every channel has their own kind of content. Like, I could be making comical landings where I can be half-ass it. Yeah. I mean, Fly-by-Wire is doing a pretty good job with theirs, with their Airbuses. I'm actually kind of excited to see the A380 going to be doing probably a few flights with the A380 if I can figure out their FMC. Nice and sunny, but not for them on the ground. Oh, there's some breaks in the clouds right there. Oh, the Airbuses aren't that bad. I barely fly them. I actually kind of prefer the Boeings anyways. Yeah. It's gonna be got now I think about an hour and 30 minutes of flight left. We're in Illinois. Do you guys do you guys happen to know the name Jeff Faviano? All right, so okay, before I give you how old I am, what was the bet and what's the standing age that you guys are going with? This will be funny. I'm actually gonna have fun with this one. First off, I'm gonna say I'm sorry that you heard of him. All clouds are breaking up below. First off, you guys are way off. I'm actually 36. But even if when people look at me, people still say I'm in my 20s. So even with my voice, people think I'm in my 20s, and then when the people look at me, they still think I'm in my 20s. It's kind of funny. Let me guess, what? You're like, what, 33, 34? Oh, I was 1 year off initially. Told you it was probably like 40. Oh, third. Okay, so you're probably 55? No shot. 62? I don't know if 62 is considered close to 51, but I'll take it. Yeah, you're like close. Or you mean 61, not 51. Oh. We're all old fogies. We're all old. He's ancient. What's up, Grant? How you doing, Grant? Did you go into work today? I mean, being 51, I would hope you're not living with your mother. I mean, I don't. I have my own apartment. Oh, you're doing... Yeah, I need to... So after this stream, I need to do some stuff with work, too. I know that I was going to go in. I was seriously going to go into work, But then as soon as I went outside to analyze the snowfall and the roads, I walked up onto the front road in front of my apartment and saw 3 or 4 cars in the ditch. And that right there told me, yep, I'm not going. Nope, not doing it. I am not in that masochistic mood of going to work in this kind of weather. Okay. Anyways, on that note. Okay. Hold up, though. You literally live 10 feet from work and you didn't go in. Oh, wow. You could have just walked. Suck it up. Yeah, maybe negative 40-degree wind chills, but I mean, it's not like you're going to die if you're going to walk 10 feet. Oh, no, I probably would have done the same thing. I would like, screw that. I don't want to. Yeah, I know it's within a hand's reach, arm's width away work is. I'm still not going in. At this point, I would have just used my PTO I had left. What is the current wind chill? So I work for a top secret company. No, I'm just kidding. I work as a data center operations personnel. We're out of fuel in the center tanks. Feels like negative 27 degrees outside in Marysville. Altitude's 36,000. 36,100. 36,000 now. I am so glad both you professional flight simmers are on here. I've already learned quite a bit from you guys. Even though I'm flying around with dead bodies in the back of the plane since I didn't properly pressure it. And Grant, you heard that right. There are dead bodies in the back of this plane. Hold the front door here. Ooh. Oh, interesting group I found. Where is that waypoint at? All right, there's HLC. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I believe I put my I did that back at Columbus. I put my arrival, which I'm looking right here. There's waypoint Othy. Othy's right there. And it looks like this is the waypoint for the landing. I don't know how Aussie would turn you because he seems so. Oh, Aussies. Okay. Yeah, I can't speak at all Australians. It looks like the waypoints are correct. There's Clash. Because this is set up for runway 16 left. So it should be right. God, I hope so. Guess we're going to find out. Guess we're going to find out how screwed up it is. Alright, the other fuel tank is empty in the center, so we're going to shut that pump off. Now, the question is there, Mender, do you put the arrivals in before you leave, like your point of origin, or do you put that as you're en route? Oh no, is it tent in Discord? The way I'm deciphering is that it means he hovers over in Discord, watches what everyone puts. Okay, I'll remember that. How nice is it? Oh, look at that. Look at that snow-covered ground. It is so cold outside that we got snow on the ground. Of course, that is actually kind of accurate. We are right now over... Missouri, which they did get a good shot of snow in the past 24 hours. So it makes sense in why there would be snow on the ground in the sim. Okay. Okay. Wow. Huh. That redefines putting its head up then. So my question to you guys that are more into the flight sim community, you guys are more well versed in than I am. Is it more popular to do long stream or long distance flights in a live stream, or just to do a lot like just to do a recorded version that's more short and with cinematic in the middle of the flight itself? I know it depends on the community, the channel, and how it's done, but I mean, I'm trying to get some more ideas on what stuff I can do to make the channel grow a little bit better. Interesting. Funny part about this flight simulator, I've flown in plenty of flight simulators, but this is the one that I actually enjoy doing the long flights. I think it's just because of how realistic it is, weather-wise, timing, like the time of day. You can go anywhere in the world. The planes itself. "15-minute flights, huh?" Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, if I had people in the chat like you guys, 15 these streams would be pretty good. So I'm eventually put a face cam up. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put it so people have a face to put the name to. I mean, Grant already knows what I look like. I work with the guy, so I mean, he doesn't want to see my ugly mug as it is. I'm curious, what is the temperature at this altitude? I'm going to turn on Rex Weather Force. It gives me at least the altitude temperatures. So you're going to hear a little big old crack of thunder here in a second. No, not at all. Okay, we're at 36,000 feet. And the temperature is negative 60 degrees Celsius, which in Fahrenheit is something. Come on. Negative 76 degrees Fahrenheit at 36,000 feet. Oh, you know what I just realized? That is not what the temperature is. That's in Phoenix. Alright. Apparently it doesn't want to tell me where I'm at with that. Okay. Oh, it needs an update. Alright. Yeah, I haven't turned that thing on in a hot minute. It's really cold. It's probably very cold. Still got an hour and 11 minutes left in the flight. Oh, nope, don't like that. There we go. This is the kind of day where it's negative some degrees outside, and I would love to be in Florida. It's not going to be hot, it's not going to be humid down there, but it's perfect weather for me. So I may end up actually doing, well, obviously a stream right now. I may do another stream tomorrow and another one on Christmas Day. Because I am not planning on going anywhere this weekend with how cold it is. I'm not going to risk my vehicle since my vehicle, the vehicles here in Ohio, they're not really designed for the extreme cold like this. That's where like you would have to put an engine block heater, so they can warm the engine up before you start it. And in Ohio, we don't really have anything like that. So I don't want to risk destroying my engine. Probably. That's at least what I'm going with at the moment. Hey, you live 10 minutes away from work. You could have gone in. A Ford Focus. Everyone put F's in the chat for Grant. A land robber. That's actually what they almost should be called because those things are a money grab. Oh no. Damn. I was happy. Yesterday, I got gas for $1.85. That's exactly what it was. I had 700 points for Kroger points. So 70 cents off. Kroger's my go-to place, especially the last couple weeks. Every Fridays for the last couple weeks, they've been giving 4 times points. Which reminds me, are they doing that today? Even though I don't really want to go anywhere. Nope, they're not doing it today. Cool. I wasn't going to go anywhere anyways. Look at the winds, what they're doing. The plane is literally flying almost sideways. I have a bad feeling going into Denver is going to be a bad idea. I got a UDF card too. I drive by UDF every day when I go to work. So what I'm probably experiencing right now is a big ass headwind. Definitely turbulent weather. I mean, it's just crazy when looking at it because I think this is the first flight I've done, long flight, I've seen the plane actually like push to the back end like that. Yeah, right. It is crabbing. It's crab flying. There it is. It's crab flying. Oh, okay. I see where the wind direction is. I'm wondering if that's what that is right there, the wind direction. Yeah, it's a headwind. Yeah, that'll slow you down. That'll eat some fuel. Yeah, it's fluctuating. 133, 132. It's changing. Of course, though, I mean, we're moving. So it's going to be coming from a different direction later on, probably. More northerly, potentially. Which could mean we could be doing a landing with a tailwind, potentially. Hold on 1 second, everybody. I am getting a phone call. And we are back. When parents call. Oh, I'm still stuffed up from when I had a cold. Looks like we're going to be passing just north of Kansas City. We're under an hour now from Denver. Pretty white out there. I think most of the country this Christmas is going to have a white Christmas. Most of the U.S. will. Just imagine being a passenger on a plane like this. You're flying through the air, and you do not realize your plane's not actually going straight. It's crab flying. And you do not even realize it. Oh, I forgot to see if my tablet is out for delivery. I don't think it is. So I bought a new tablet. I thought I did. Oh, I didn't realize you guys are in my chat on here. Well, ain't that some shit? All right. Well, guess what? I am about to join in. Hello.
Hello.
Well, how are you doing?
Not bad. You?
Well, realizing I suck at flying this plane.
That's all good. We're coming through on your stream, by the way.
What's that?
We're coming through on your stream.
Do you guys not want to be on the stream itself?
I don't care. Hey, Steve.
Hey. I don't know.
I just gotta watch my language. That's all.
Oh no, I have it set up as it's a 18 or older. But still,
Oh wow.
I mean, I try to still, I guess, do semi. But you know, okay. But no, if you guys don't want, I mean, if anyone doesn't want to be on the stream live, just let me know and.
I'm okay with it.
I'm happy.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm stepping away for a minute because I'm making food. Be back.
Oh, something I forgot to do. Oh well, plane's about to land anyways in less than an hour. But yeah, this plane is far more complicated than I thought it was because you were telling me things. I'm like, I never did that before. Never did that before. What the hell?
Oh yeah, it's a good old checklist to follow.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, well then. Apparently I'm half-assing it to the point where I'm still dangerous. Because I only recently learned the FMC, and that was a freaking learning curve.
Yeah, they're not easy at the start, but once you get used to them.
Yeah, I wonder how more complicated the 777 is going to be.
Wouldn't be much different than what it is now, I wouldn't believe.
Still can't believe I have this thing, this crab flying. I've never seen the 737 do that, the one when I fly it.
Good old course wind.
Well, yeah, when you have Arctic or a Siberian cold front come through, which has never really come through the U.S. before. Yeah, they're calling our little cold front that's going through here in the U.S. a once-in-a-generation front.
Yeah, I heard yesterday that it's going to be a bit cold in the US.
Yeah, I think there was one day, I think it was, what was it, Thursday or Friday, Wednesday? I think it was Thursday. There's places up in Montana that were seeing temperature drops of like 40 to like 5 degrees in like 10 minutes or something like that.
Oh,
Which everyone was getting vibes of the movie Day After Tomorrow.
yeah, I can see that.
That's why my mom called me. She's like, "Do you have the movie Day After Tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Not on me."
Oh no.
But yeah. Change you guys' role in the server. I have it split up among people who have in their interest in my server.
That's a good way of doing it.
I need to do the automated way so that people can do it themselves.
Yeah, can't help you with that one. I'm afraid.
I have a way I can do it. It's just sitting down and programming it.
With you.
I hate programming. That's why I like dealing with the hardware, software stuff.
That's fair.
But it is a pleasure to meet you guys, even though the other guy is not here.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Especially, I didn't think I was going to meet anyone off of the Aussie Simmer, or Oz Simmer, or whatever how you say his channel.
Ozflat Simmer.
Yeah. I just call him Aussie guy. But of course, there is an actual other guy, Aussie guy. It's like, oh, I can't do that. The other guy's a comedian.
Let's call them all Aussie guys. Or just call one of them a 10 and Aussie guy for Ozflat Simmer.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Flight Sim. Originally, my channel was not based on Flight Sim. It was originally on I can't even think now, iRacing. And it was not growing very fast at all. And once Flight Sim came out, I'm like, let me dabble in this a little bit. And that's when the channel decided to blow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, 'cause
that's
I've never heard of iRacing.
really
Yeah.
iRacing is the most realistic racing sim you can get,
Ah.
and you pay monthly to play it.
That's probably why I haven't heard of it.
You pay monthly to play it, and every new content that comes out, you have to additionally pay for. So I got a lot of money wrapped up in iRacing.
I can imagine. And I've got a lot of money in Flight Sim.
I'm starting to get that way now. I am starting to get that way. Like I am. Every time I see a new fighter come out from like DC Designs, I'm all over it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge supporter of DC Designs. Which is
Let
what
the day drinking begin.
the day drinking. Speaking of day drinking, I got a bottle, a can of Hard Mountain Dew next to me.
I just made my wife a Di-Serrano and Coke, and I made myself a whiskey and Coke.
Nice. Yeah, I have a Baja Blast Hard Mountain Dew next to me.
Huh. Never had that.
It's a lot different than your average soda. It's more of a seltzer. But, yeah. Yep, this channel was not supposed to be about Flight Sim. It was supposed to be about sim racing. Funny how things evolve.
Yeah. But don't stop it.
No, I'm not.
Continue.
I've been told that my content's really good by multiple people, which has motivated me. But then I'll do shorts, and all of a sudden I'll get nothing off of them. It's like, oh, what the hell? Or I'll have a slew of people start leaving. It's just like, what the hell's going on? But no, I really enjoy Flight Sim. I mean, there are so many new fighters like coming out in the next year from DC Designs. Not fighters, but military planes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're part of their Discord or not.
No. DC's designs, no.
Yeah, they announced, and it's the C-17 they're going to be doing, which will get a better version of the C-17, not the free version now. And then A-10 Warthog comes out. C-5 Galaxy. And a couple more, I believe. Oh,
Nice.
the SU-25? I think that's what it was. Oh, SU-17.
Awesome.
Way off.
So you tend to go for more for the military stuff?
I love the military stuff. Every time the military stuff comes up, I'll do like a review video on them. The live streams usually are these long flights like this. I kind of find them more relaxing, especially since I have like earlier in the stream where Universal Starlight showed up. He likes to fly with me and with fighters, like do a military escort. I've had people before. I think it was one stream I had like 5 people show up and just fly with me.
That's cool.
I
Yeah,
think
a lot of people are very much into the military stuff. Not my thing at all.
Oh, I
But
love.
I've been doing flight sim for a long time, so
Yeah.
I got that out of my system a long time ago.
Oh, I'm prior military. That's why it's just like it's a big thing for me. So I see military planes. I'm like, ooh, and now we have helicopter support. I'm just waiting. For the Apaches. But I have not heard any developers that are really working on anything helicopter wise.
Because the sim's broke, it doesn't work with them yet.
I thought that the helicopter support they fixed that, unless they broke it more.
No, it broke it more.
I'll leave it to Microsoft.
Yeah, the dynamics aren't right yet.
Oh, and I'm actually kind of miffed with Microsoft because every time I've submitted a couple times, I get access to their content creator side, and they basically just ignore me.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they just straight up so I go through the content creator page, and there's guys in there with maybe 50, 60 subs, and I'm like, and you're letting them in, but not someone with 800 or plus more, and with videos that have almost 25,000 views. So yeah, that's why I don't know if I pissed off Microsoft or if they're just not giving a crap.
They don't give a crap. They had a perfectly good platform with FSX. Then they fired everybody that did that and made it right. That had worked for them for years and years. Then brought in this third-party company, Asobo, and said, let's start all over again. And they screwed a lot of stuff up.
Well, I mean, they've been fixing a lot of things. I mean, a lot of the stuff they've been fixing has definitely made the life of the sim a lot better. Especially
Made it prettier.
They definitely made the weather more realistic and more accurate.
Yeah.
That's why I don't use Rex WeatherForce anymore. But I don't even use Bing Maps. I use the enhanced Google Maps version.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I almost switched over to it, but
Hey, I
think it does fine.
have a video on YouTube that has almost 25,000 views with that going over that program.
Nice.
I need to do an update version because their UI is completely different than back then.
Right. You said you're using a HOTAS for your controller and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'm pretty basic on my setup, on my flight setup. There's I have no foot pedals or anything like that, which is blasphemy for most simmers.
Rookie.
Exactly. That's what. But no, when you go to my racing sim, I have a full cockpit for my racing sim.
Cool. That is very cool. My son has one of those too. And he does it in VR. I've done it, and I've almost taken my thumbs off with the wheel, and I get nauseous every time.
Yeah, I can't do the VR stuff. I get motion sickness too easily.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I mean, my whole setup with the cockpit, the monitor, and the steering wheel, and pedals, and all sorts of stuff is about $4,500.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't skimp on my setup.
Nice.
But you eventually, well, if see some videos I'll post of them races I've done. Right now, they're kind of pissing me off because people don't know how to race, and they'll just like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna ram you off the track." Oh, look.
Yeah, I hate people who do that.
Yeah, I mean, and especially iRacing. iRacing, you are graded by your racing performance and safety rating. So if you wreck too much, they'll drop your license.
With you.
Oh, there's a guy flying right above me. He is not showing up on my sim toolkit. I wonder if that's AI.
Yeah, most of us use Volanta, like I was telling you about before. Then for our navigation, a lot of us use what was it called? Matters. Navigraph.
So, I bought a tablet, a brand new tablet, and I was gonna probably put Navigraph on it. So then I don't have to have I have 3 computer monitors in front of me, and I'm just looking at like all these screens, like, where's all my shit at?
I just sent you a picture of my setup. 3 screens, rookie.
I'm now scared.
I'm running
Jesus Christ!
I'm running all that off of that laptop.
What?
Yep.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool
I work
though.
from home, so that's my workstation too. So
Okay, makes sense.
I make it pretty easy to be able to move things around and stuff.
Yeah, I have
Show him yours, Matters.
So my third monitor is a ultra wide that I use for my racing rig. So I just looked all the way to my far right and be like, "Hey, look, there's all my stuff on that screen now." And then my other 2 are right next to me.
Matters has a 49-inch curved monitor and 2 other curved monitors. Send it to him.
So I'm also a weather fanatic. So like I've actually like I have,
Oh, that's cool.
I don't have the room for it, but once I buy a house, hopefully in the next 3 years, I'm waiting for the housing market to collapse, which it will. I'm waiting to get a house, and then I'm going to do a racing. Basically, I have my racing rig, but then I'll have my main desk, which is probably gonna have like 5 or 6 monitors and a TV. So I can, like when the big weather events like we had last night happens, I can have all my software up and looking through data, sifting through models and data. Oh shit! Wow, that is a setup.
Matters, did you send him yours?
Yeah.
No.
Is that a Boeing yoke?
Yep.
Yeah, we both have one.
What the hell?
It's
Oh, it's a
from
Thrustmaster. Okay,
Thrustmaster.
okay, I see the
Yep.
Thrustmaster symbol.
And
I thought
we both have the Honeycomb Bravo.
I thought about getting the Turtle Beach one.
I have it. I like it. That's what I've been using for the last year, and I just upgraded to these. The quality's pretty good. It just all depends on how serious you want to take flight sim. And you're going to run into the same thing with your racing sims. It just depends on how intense you want to get with it.
Yeah.
The Turtle Beach, good. I have no problems with it. There's a couple little things, tweaks that you'll need to do when you get it, but I have one. I'm actually keeping it, and I'm going to use it for GA. The setup I have there, I'm going to use for heavy irons. That's it.
Now, have you tried the new X-Plane 12?
No.
No, I've never done X-Plane, believe it or not. I've only ever did the Microsoft. The thing that I don't like about X-Plane, there's no multiplayer. That's what turned me on initially to Flight Sim, was the multiplayer aspect of it.
I think they were going to change that, but then the other part that just turned me away from X-Plane 12 is that it's not a 1-to-1 ratio of the entire world.
No, it's not. And to have the whole world 1-to-1, it's really expensive, and you need a monster hard drive.
or just really good internet, like you would have to with like 20 MSFS. Because I think
Right.
it's all streamlined over the internet, not all based on the computer.
Explain? I don't think it's all not like Microsoft.
No, yeah, explain it. They would probably be just taking up an entire freaking terabyte hard drive at that point. While Flight Sim, Microsoft, they're probably they stream their stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And the only reason why Microsoft's able to do that because they have their own data centers.
True. But the beauty of living here in the United States, we have a good infrastructure, unlike in the UK and Australia, where they have a lot of hard time streaming and getting all that data in because
So you and I
we
haven't.
have to-
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Go ahead. I'm just ragging on them.
Justin, I enjoy explain for practicing instrument approaches. Oh. So he uses VFR for Microsoft Flight Sim and then IFR for X-Plane.
I've heard that before. It's because X-Plane is basically a study level sim. And most of the planes are in there, and it makes a lot of sense. And Microsoft is made to look pretty, so when you're flying around low and slow and you get to see things, makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I just I don't know. I like Microsoft just because I feel like they're more established than X-Plane anyways.
Same. It just depends on what level you want to be on. That's it. Been around this mess for way too long, Justin. I'm an FSX guy, so yeah, I've seen a lot.
I barely ever touched FSX. I know that there was a lot of planes available later on in its life because of developers.
Yeah.
But I wonder if those developers are going to come out of the woodworks again like they did for FSX.
Well, a lot of them went bankrupt because FSX died.
Oh.
They fired everybody, literally.
I figured
After
they would have
got
some type
all of their. Yeah.
I figured they'd have some type of back support for them. Like a
Yeah.
back end support. That's what I'm looking for.
I mean, the big one that really survived is PMDG. And they are just slow as molasses to get stuff out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, they look how much detail they put in their stuff, though. My God.
98. Might as well be playing DOS. Justin, sorry.
Jeez. I don't even... FS98. I didn't even know they went that far back.
Oh, it's, what, 30 years old now? Wasn't it 30 years that they just celebrated?
No, 40 years.
40 years. There you go. Yeah. It's been around a long time.
Yeah, wow. And I was actually going to say, too, you and I have an advantage. We live in the Columbus area, and there's a ton of data centers in Columbus.
There is. So, north end of Columbus, off Bethel Road, there is a company there that has a full-blown simulator. It's a non-motion simulator that you can buy time on. Did you know that?
There's also one over in Sawmill.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's Bethel Road, technically. Sawmill, Bethel.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
They do. It's a full replica 737 cockpit.
Yep.
Yeah, I went there. Let's just say I blew the guy's mind off. Yeah. Blew his mind away because he's like, "Can you start this?" I told him I can start it without any help, and he's like, "Yeah, let's see this." And I was able to start the plane on my own. And he's just like, "How in the hell?" And I told him Flight Simulator, and he's just like, "Oh."
Yeah. So what program do they use? Do they use Microsoft or do they use X-Plane?
They don't. I think theirs was all like in-house. Like they actually used.
No. I've seen pictures. It looks like It looks like Microsoft.
It does look like Microsoft, but I never really asked them what the software was, but I think it's like professional like simulator, like a professional program. I mean,
That's probably X-Plane then. Yeah, X-Plane's a whole different beast. It really is. I mean, it's difficult, and I say that in a good way, because that's the whole point of a simulator.
Yeah.
Is to be as realistic as possible, and that's what makes it difficult. So if you don't want it to be difficult, fly an Airbus.
Uh-oh. Fly-by-wire just released new feature they just released. Our latest NOTAM featuring a deep data-driven dive into the intricacies of flight model in the A320NX. Apparently, I guess it sounds like they changed the flight model of the A320.
So my cup runneth dry. I shall be back.
Yeah, I need to take a picture of my setup. It's nothing like your guys's.
I've spent a lot of money over the year. A year.
That's why I don't want to spend any more on a simulator, because I'm like, all right. I need to get a house if I want to continue to do anything simulator-wise, because I'm running out of room in my apartment in the spare bedroom. And having a 2-bedroom apartment in Columbus area is not turning out to be a very cheap thing anymore. I mean, I'm looking at a new place that I'm moving into, possibly going to move into next year, and it's going to be like $1,300 a month.
Oh.
So-
Yeah, that's about what it is where I am, but in pounds.
Yeah, I
I'll
pay
say it's small.
$9.55 right now for where I live. And I want to be closer to work so I can save on fuel.
Yep.
All right, let's see. What waypoint are we on right now? HLC is the next one. All right, maybe you can help me out with this. So I see the flight altitudes all right on the side here. Is there a way I can set it so it actually automatically will decrease the altitude for me, or do I have to all do that manually?
If you want to now, go to your altitude and just put it down to...
I think it was 30,000 at INN.
lower it down to 7,000 feet. Not in the MFC. Got your main panel in the middle.
You said 7,000?
Yeah. One by the heading. Just don't touch the FMC at all. Just go straight up to your altitude.
I hate the lag because I think there's a lag.
Yeah. It's like a 10-second lag.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
I keep every time I start the stream, I am meant to do low latency, not normal latency. It kind of bites me.
Yeah, to put that down to 7,000 feet. That should be the start of the glide slope for 16.
So you're gonna make fun of me on this. When it comes to landing, I just eyeball it and hope it sticks. That's the way I've always done my land, which is very, very, very bad.
Yeah. Are you doing 16 left or 16 right?
Let me look at the flight plan again. It says 16 right, and that's I went through the FMC and I have it set up so it should bring me dead on to approach.
You're
Should.
doing ILS.
Don't normally do. I've never done ILS before, so that's why I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Justin VNav. Yeah, I'm a. So when it comes to the instrument landing, total rookie. Actually, I shouldn't even say rookie. I'm a noob. Which you're probably over there like, oh, scratching your hair like, how have you landed anything?
No, because I used to be where you at, and it was winging it. Pretty much.
I mean, there were times where it's like wing. It got to the point where it's like, oh look, I landed it. Oh, that was a rough landing. I think my best landing was a perfect 1G.
That's
We're still 35 minutes out from the airport. I don't even want to know how many hours you guys have wrapped up in Flight Sim either. Probably destroys me.
I can tell you if you want.
Sure, why not?
Give me a sec. Just on, well, 1,177.
Holy, yeah, that's nothing like what I have. I'm only just over 200. Wait, let me make sure. Correction. I'm just under 300 hours.
Get in there.
Now, if you looked at my looking at my iRacing, I have 2,900 hours.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I like my racing. All right, she's descending already, or well, no, it's really slow descent. No, it's staying hovering at 36. Okay, it was just fluctuating.
If you zoom out your map, like your map here.
Talking the top left.
Yes. It's the board knobs. It's the bottom right.
Am I? Right. Oh.
No, not that one. What?
I was actually gonna see.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, stupid thing. Okay, there's the approach. I see right there on. Oh, well, that's a lot of navs.
Zoom out a bit more.
Why is... Oops. Oh, God. Why is that one going way out there? God, don't tell me it messed up on me already.
If it was easy, everyone would be doing it right.
I hate this sometimes. It's I try to get it perfect, like right, and then when I realize that something's messed up, and I'm like, all right, this is really discouraging.
If you do next page on your legs page.
On the FMC.
Yeah.
Unless that's the route to go out for the approach on the air. I don't know. I'm just speculating now.
Next page again.
So there's a vector.
Yeah, the thing with the the 7.4 or 7.3 is you got to do it by the numbers. You got to do. There's a sequence to everything. And Metters is really good at this. He was actually trained on this by a real world pilot, so he knows the ins and outs a lot.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad for a pleb.
That's my word.
I didn't know what that word meant until a few months ago, and he told me, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to use that all the time.
It's another way of calling you damn peasant.
Okay, click on Merlin. If that's open up, announce it, then click on Vector. Then press execute.
Hey, look, that one went away now. I think we're good now. That whole line that was just going straight off is gone now. So I wonder if something just like they got confused, or if I just needed to do that for the start.
Now you're going straight into 16, right? Cool.
It matters. That's him.
No. Okay.
Yeah, and there's the altitude 5484 for the runway. Yep, we're good. Yay, I'm happy. Who knew I was actually that close to actually having it just right? Damn it.
Gonna make it easier.
So, I did the same thing in the 777 unfortunately, Captain Sims 777, and it worked perfectly fine. So apparently in this plane, it's kind of different from the Captain Sim version.
It depends what flight plan you have
All right.
and what airport you're going into.
I think the one I went to that was just right, that was like perfect the first time I tried it, was Sydney. I did a flight from Incheon, South Korea to Sydney. God, that flight took forever. I think that flight took me 10 hours.
Nah, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Did you make it from one end? Did you make it from one end to the other? Because I know some people, they've done these certain flights that they tend to crash, like a few hundred miles from landing.
Oh, I have actually very few crashes. I think maybe less than a handful. And I've done.
Well, it's because we have a better infrastructure here in the U.S. That's what I'm. There's a backstory.
Wait, I have not seen this on my screen before. What the hell is that? I've never seen the green letters arrow. What? All right, there's something new I'm learning here now. Huh.
Which green letters or words? Or...
yeah, you'll see here after the 10-second lag.
Okay.
Yeah, I just looked at it, I'm like, that don't look familiar. All right, it's negative 33 degrees Celsius outside. Yeah. I think that's what that
Wait, do you use SimBrief to set up your flights, your flight plans?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I put the flight plans in this sim toolkit, and it actually logs it in there for me.
Okay. Well, then that's the other thing with Volanta. It actually links to SimBrief as well. So if you do a SimBrief, it actually will load right into it. It's
okay.
Volanta's great.
So sim toolkit, you can do that, but I'm never really able to get it to work flawlessly. So it sounds like the other one
works flawlessly.
Okay.
It's been around for a long time.
I'm gonna move over to that one then after I do some more investigating on that and more learning curve on that.
Yeah. And you can friend people and stuff on it. And you can say, "Oh, I did a better landing than you."
What is my? You know what? Where's my flight log? There it is, my log book. There's all my landings I've done, or all my flights.
Yeah. And I'm thinking there's a way that you could transfer all those to Volanta, I believe.
That was way off. There's where the green marker was, right? Once it comes up on your screen.
By the way, Metters, did you get that message?
I did.
Oh god, that landing was a 0.79 Gs. People are floating half of it.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Done deal.
So I take it you guys fly with the Aussie Simmer?
Oh God, yes. Have you watched any of his streams, by the way?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've talked to him through some of this couple streams. I don't really show up to a lot because I may be in the middle of like work or something else.
Yeah, yeah. I will fly with him on the weekends, but during the week I'm working, so I sit and work. But you know the guy that does the foot pictures and stuff like that?
I've heard. I think I remember something along those lines.
Yeah, that's Metters.
Him. No, it's you. Your toe term in chat, so it's you.
He stuck with it for 14 more days. I changed my name because of his giveaways. Dang it!
That's funny.
Oh,
yeah, I remember the one time there was one. It was his first. I think he said he's never rated anyone, and he rated my live stream on YouTube because he showed up on my stream, and I'm like, "What the hell is this? Is this?"
Oh, you were the one. Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
That was funny. Yeah, because he was doing a long flight, and he's like, let's raid some people.
Yeah, and then I'm sitting there. I saw him pop in my chat. I'm like, What, is this for real?
He's a really good guy. Good group of people.
Yeah, I mean, everyone seems great. I'm just like, wow, okay, did not expect that. And then all of a sudden, out of that, I got like 5 new subs. I'm like, okay, did not expect that either.
Well, here's the thing with Flight Sim, because I've been around it forever, and Justin, I don't know if he's still listening or not, it's a whole different kind of community. I have friends that I've had for 20 years because of it. It's just, I don't know, it's just and it's a very wide range.
It is.
I mean, you have the teenagers clear up. I mean, we have people that come in Discord that are in their 60s.
Like,
which is fun to pick on.
When I go through, I'm going right now through my analytics, and when I look at my audience, my channel age range is right now 24 to 65 plus.
Yeah.
On average, all of them are about 15%.
It's a very wide range, and it's a tight-knit community. I mean, you have a lot of, I've noticed since they introduced Xbox, they have, lack of better terms, you have trolls. But in the grand scheme of things, the Flight Sim community is just a completely different thing you'll ever be associated with.
Yeah,
just because we become friends and we stick around.
Yeah, Justin said 100.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, ever since I've started doing the flight sim stuff, like I said, the channel was supposed to be for racing sims. I thought the racing sim community was massive. Not the case. No, that's not as big as I thought it was. And then once I got into the flight sim, did not realize flight sim was enormous community.
Been around for 40 years.
I mean, hell, I watch Air Force, the Air Force guy, whatever his name is. Just because his stuff he does is kind of funny.
Yeah. And there's a lot of really good, not streamers, but just content creators that put out really good information and stuff like that. It's a different kind of community. It really is. I couldn't imagine sitting in here talking to a bunch of guys that play first-person shooters. I just couldn't imagine having these kind of conversations. So, yeah.
So the B-52 that came out, I guess a couple weeks ago, I bit the bullet and bought the plane, and I did a review on it, basically telling people to stay the hell away. Got so many replies to that, and people liking it, saying that thanks for the warning, because the plane is just utter garbage. I feel like I'm sitting in when you sit in the cockpit, I feel like I'm sitting in a World War II plane and it's 16-bit graphics.
Oh my God.
And the you know how I'm pretty sure you're aware that Air Force planes, their paint surface is matte. They're not glossy. This plane is like almost chrome. And yeah. I mean, the flight model of it, it's great. The flight model in the audio of the plane actually doesn't sound horrible. But there are so many flaws. There are no wingtip landing gears like a B-52 would have. And I pointed out all the flaws, and people were actually receptive and actually thanking me for being honest. And that is what I want to provide. The channel is meant to be informative and entertaining at the same time when it comes to flight sim stuff. Like DC Designs, they make phenomenal planes when it comes to the fighters. And then like PMDG, they make phenomenal. Their 737s are freaking awesome.
Yeah. That's pretty much all I fly now.
Same here. I've tried going back to the A320 or the Airbuses, and they just don't feel right.
Is that the fly-by-wire Airbus or the Acerbo?
The fly-by-wire, it's okay, but it still doesn't feel like the PMDG. The A310 that just came out from Asobo, don't like it.
It's made for the masses. It's a whole different kind of thing compared to the PMDG. PMDG is 90% correct, or 95 to 98% correct.
I think isn't one of their, or at least one of their collaborators is a 737 pilot.
Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it because he can only click 2 buttons. Did I say that out loud?
Shots fired.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny. Over on Ozeb's stream, his main guy that helps him out and stuff like that is Bubba Von Braun. Big Airbus guy. So they're shooting back and forth all the time. So and the vast majority of us are Boeing. So we're constantly ripping it.
I try to keep up with that chat and his live streams, but it just flies by so fast. I'm like, all right, I'm seeing half a conversation now.
Oh yeah. And normally while I'm doing that, I'm working. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. I just wait for I can throw throw in a good zinger. That's all I'm waiting for.
That's all you do.
Pretty princess. You could quote me on that too.
So that big old plume. I don't know if you saw that in the behind the engines. Is that just a graphical issue?
I have no idea. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that before either.
It's literally only been like that maybe the last few weeks.
What do you have your graphics settings on?
Like 1440p.
Oh no. I mean, is it high-end, ultra, medium?
Quality.
Yeah.
And it's DX. I'm on DirectX 12.
That may be it too. Some of us got off the DirectX 12 just because it wasn't working out. Maybe something in your flight model settings.
Yeah, because I mean I'm running a 3080 Ti, so it shouldn't graphically it should be running almost perfect, almost. We know how optimized Microsoft makes their stuff, though.
I'm running mine on a 1060.
Well, I mean, but when I'm not streaming, I reset the resolution back to 4K.
Yeah.
Because I know that if I do 4K through the stream and downsize it to 14.4 or 1080 or whatever, it wreaks havoc on the stream quality. But when I record for YouTube, when I record my flights or videos, I usually do in 4K. And we are coming in now, it looks like. Now, should I start my descent?
It will do it automatically.
Oh, it will. Oh, I like you now.
Yep. It does it automatically. I mean, you have to keep an eye on it, and you have to keep an eye, and this is the reason why we use Navigraph, a lot of us, is we're keeping an eye on the charts, making sure we're hitting our altitude markers.
So I have the, I've actually gone as far as trying to comprehend the airport landing procedures and just all that sort of stuff. God, it's like Greek, but I tried my best.
Yeah, we can help you through that stuff. That's not a problem.
Wow, this has turned out to be a great Friday.
Yeah, it's nice to know everything to know, but we're simmers. We don't. The chances of us getting in a 747 and flying is nil. So we basically need to know the basics.
So I'm actually trying to think. I wonder how many variants of the 777 there are, because I'm wondering how many they're going to, like, PMDG is going to do. And I'm wondering if they're going to, after that, they're going to maybe move into the 747 or the 787.
Oh, they better do a 7.4.
Salty has a decent 747.
Not a PMDG.
No, I wouldn't say.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I mean, Salty's a lot better than the Asoba 747, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have heard that PMDG are doing a 747 and a 777.
Oh, they pushed back the 777? They're going to do the 747, then the triple?
Yeah, I thought they were doing the triple first, then the 7.4, right? No?
No, I thought it was the 7.4 first.
I mean, maybe your internet's really slow, you got bad bandwidth, and you're not getting updates like we are.
But,
I mean, you do have a new king. Maybe you could write a letter and send in something about possibly getting a better infrastructure.
I'm going to back off of that one.
Too soon?
That approach is going to be diverted. Because I'm not sure if I've heard vibes in through the grapevine that a lot of people there are not happy with the change in power.
And some just don't care.
That too.
I'm not pointing fingers, Matters.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, shut up.
He said he only listens to me 1% of the time. Gotta make it worth it. You gotta make it count.
How much snow was in Columbus?
We didn't get much, but it's just stupid cold.
Yeah, it's blowing around so much around Marysville. We were supposed to get 4 to 8. I don't even think it's blown around so much. I think that's all gone basically now.
Yeah, it's all drifted here. We're getting like 40 gusts. 40, not gusts right now.
I'm just glad I didn't go to work.
My boss let me off the rest of the day. All right, the running joke is I work for myself, so, you know, my boss is kind of
No,
a hat.
I told my boss yesterday, I don't think I'm coming in tomorrow. He's like, why is that? He's like, have you seen what the weather is going to be like? And I'm like, he was like, point taken.
Now you said you were going to do a couple more streams this weekend. Are you planning on doing racing or sim or flight sim streams?
So I'm really bad about making a stream schedule. I'm really bad about it. So that's kind of up in the air. I mean, most of my streams have been either between, sadly, I'm going to admit to this, Call of Duty, just because I'm bored as shit, or flight sim. Because if I do iRacing stream, it's gonna be a long race. Like not next week, but the week after next. The league I'm in, they're starting back up, and the races are 2 hours.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm literally like I have to peel myself out of the cockpit after 2 hours. So I'm actually looking forward to starting that league back up after the holiday break or holiday season. But yeah, I mean, if anything, I think it's better chance it's gonna be flight sim stuff. I just don't know what flight sim or what I'm flying. But yeah, I guess with me only having under 300 hours of flight time or in-game time, I'm still, I guess, really new to this. After hearing someone has almost 2,000 hours or close to 2,000 hours.
Yeah. Here's the thing is, I've met guys that said a lot of time, they really don't know what they're doing. So, you know, just because you had the time doesn't mean they know what they're doing.
That reminds me of someone that's done a lot of videos in flight sim, and that is Jeff Faviano.
Why does that name sound familiar? I heard you mention that.
He does GTA roleplay, but he's also done a lot of like flight sim, fly with me type of stuff, videos. So I watched one of his videos again yesterday, just because I've got enough time in flight sim to understand some things. And I realized he really does not know. He talks a lot of flight lingo, but I don't think he actually has flight experience or anything like that. Like he was actually the video I watched was a PMDG video, and he was actually pointing out like, "Oh, I don't like the plane for this, this, and this. The wing flex is wrong." And as soon as he started doing that, I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think you know what you're really talking about."
Yeah, pretty sure he doesn't.
Now, I don't like to talk bad about him, even though him and I... so I used to be in the same iRacing league with him. What's going on, gaming? Orcs. And and then he had a beef with me because apparently, and I wasn't actually. I was being kind of too political. And immediately, there was no warning. Just immediate, we're going to kick you out.
Huh.
So, yeah. So, I mean, I've talked with him. He's and I don't like to talk ill of anyone, but he kind of is an ass.
Well, there's a lot of us around like that.
Well, when you have almost 1 million subscribers on your channel, that kind of seems like it goes to your head.
Yeah. Well, my best advice to you, you were asking advice about your stream and everything. If you keep it to 15-minute flights, I think that'll be okay for you.
Actually, he has over 1.3 million. I mean, I don't even know. How long the stream is 10 hours. And I think that stream actually picked up almost. Good ACC now. Oh, Flyboy. What? How did he change his name changed in chat from at the same? Okay, I'm confused now. I was like,
Two accounts, or he just changed his name.
Yeah, I was just like,
This
wait,
is the reason why I can't go back to my original.
Okay, well, okay. I was confused for a second. I was like, I'm not sure what the hell's going on now. But anyways, I forget what I was talking about now. Shit, gotta love that. But we're descending now. We're at 31,000 feet. I know what 10,000 feet is. Right when the you have to turn on the runway lights, taxi lights.
It's 10,000 feet above the airport.
Oh, so actually it would be at 15,000 feet because we're 10,000.
There you go.
Yeah. Always got to take into account the altitude.
And you can actually do it above that. If you're in the muck and stuff like that, I will turn them on early.
That was the thing I had a gripe about with Jeff. Jeff, actually, I was watching this video yesterday. He was at 25,000 feet ish, I think it was, and he's like, "Oh, by Boeing's Boeing's protocol, you have to have your stuff, or no, Boeing pilots turn on their landing lights at 25 to 20,000 feet." And I'm like, "What the fuck? No, that's wrong."
That's 100% wrong. That's a FAA thing.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No. That's and I actually commented it in his thing and saying that you're wrong.
Yeah, it's 10,000 feet or above of the
actual airport or the
airport going into.
Yeah. So that one actually made me feel good. I'm like, I know that's wrong. Now, when landing, is it... What's that?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, when landing, is it max, but you just put the flaps all the way down immediately, or you have to do them at a certain stage?
Go ahead, Matters.
I normally do flaps 1 about 20 out, flaps 5 about 15. When I get to 10, it's flaps 15, armor speed brake.
Wow,
and then the gear down.
I've gotten that all wrong in the past. I was just like, all right, max flaps immediately.
Oh god, now you tear the wings off.
Yes. 7.5 out is flaps 30, then 5 is final flap speed, so flaps 40. You do flaps 40.
I'm just gonna stay in the dead center of the cockpit so I can have just basically move around.
And I mean, whatever runway you're coming in on, you have an ILS. You really need to tune your ILS in for your heading and the radio code, so that way it gives you a reference of on your panel if you're on the ILS or not. Because even if because I heard you say earlier you like to do visuals, perfectly fine, but it's mandatory in this plane to tune those radios, because in case you hit rain, weather, anything, you can go immediately to an instrument landing.
God, that sun, that freaking sun, snow is blinding.
Did that make any sense what I just said?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Do you know how to do that?
Nope.
Okay.
I will be
very easy.
blunt.
Whatever runway you're coming into, you're going to have an ILS or an RNAV. It's going to give you a heading and a radio frequency on your charts, and the heading will go in and see where it says 000. That would be the heading. That's where you put it in on the left hand side there. Then down below, if you go down, you'll have radios, and you'll tune in the radio frequency. So it's tracking a heading and a radio frequency down to the runway. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Well, I'm trying.
It's not in FMC. Go.
Well, that's why I'm
heading
looking.
is easy.
I'm looking at the right now the flight plan from SimBrief, and I'm trying to find the ILS in there. I'm like, where the fuck are you?
It's on the plates. You have to actually have the airport plates for this, like Jefferson and stuff like that. And Denver, actually, you can get the plates for free.
Oh no, I have the plates. I'm looking at the plates right now.
Okay, so what do you have the runway plate for the one that you're coming into?
It's what did I say?
16 right is
Yeah.
11.9.
Okay,
1
he's giving
decimal.
you the radio frequency. So
Oh.
go back down to your radios.
Which one is it exactly?
I'm waiting for you. I can't see it. I hadn't seen you go down yet. That's right. There's a 10-second delay in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot to tack off.
The radios are in between the seats down.
Yeah, they're down. I'm looking in between the seats right now. There's the top, there's the middle, and there's the very bottom.
Okay, that one there. That is your VOR frequencies. So you have two dials. The outer dial is for the first 3 digits. The inner dial is for after the decimal point. So whatever he just told you, you need to dial that in and activate it.
All right, no, I'm well, okay. I'm like, since that delay, it's kind of
See-
killing me.
Right.
So
See
it's
the round dial right below the second numbers down.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, am I looking at the top, middle, or the very bottom?
Middle.
All right, so I'm looking at the active and standby, which is in the middle, obviously, and then I only have one dial, which is a nav1 enter frequency.
Yep, that's what you want to do. You want to enter that frequency, then activate it, which is the little button in between the two numbers.
What was the frequency again? 119.
111.9. So there's 2 knobs on one. So there's a bigger knob and that inner knob.
You said 1119.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I have it set. It's on standby.
And you want to go down to the bottom outer and go down to 111.
Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, what the hell. Wow, I really messed up my cameras. Oh well. So 1.
That looks right. Now hit the standby button in between those numbers, and it'll flip it over to the left. The whole purpose of a standby number is when you're talking to ATC or whatever, or you're flying VOR to VOR, is you have one frequency you're talking to or flying to, then you'll have the next one that you're going to go to or fly to, and when you go past the one that you're flying to, you click it over, and you're automatically on it.
All right, we got you.
That's the whole idea behind the standby. All right, now that you have the 1190, you'll have to dial in your look up at your main panel by the windshield.
The
You
course?
will have, yep, you're going to set a course. By the windshield. There you
Yeah,
go.
I
See
saw
where
it. Yeah, I know where the course is. I'm just trying to. What's the course I need to put in? It's the. I'm trying to find it. Actually, I'm about to come in for the landing at this point. Taking too
Yeah.
long. Oh.
The delay is killing us.
Yes, it is, and I'm apologizing immensely.
You're fine.
All right, we're going to do the landing lights.
173.
You still have plenty of time.
I need to put flaps down. Flaps 1. Oh, and the nose is picking up. The course. Isn't it just. Oh, no. Shit.
Where it says 000, that's
Yeah, I'm just. What do I
that's
put
your
in?
runway course.
Runway course is just the one. Just put a 1.6 in there, right?
What's the course heading on our
173.
runway? Yep.
173.
Oh, I see what it is. It's 172.6. Yeah, okay, I see what you're looking at.
Yeah. Any ILS is going to have that. And you want to dial it in. Because it's going to help you land. It's going to give you not just the visual out the windshield, but it's going to give you the visual in your instruments as well.
Cool. All right, we have 173 in the course. Do I set it on both sides? Ideally, I would say, wouldn't that be, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm learning actually how to land a plane using instrument landing. There we go. So I'm assuming, looking at my reticle up here, this little dot in the middle, or is where the target is essentially.
Yeah, that's where when you get on the glide slope, it will aim at the end of the runway, pretty much, hopefully.
Oh, we're gonna do a sharp bank, it looks like. I'm gonna have to do more of these just to get more practice, because this is interesting. I like what Flyboy said. Next time, fly Spirit or Ryanair. About as bad as a pilot as I'm going to be, then yeah. So with ILS, I don't even have to basically control. I mean, I have to have the hand on the stick, obviously, but I mean, it does all the landing basically.
In somewhat. It will get you down.
I'm actually learning, looking forward to learning how to do this more often, so I can actually better content, not half-ass content. All right, we're at 15. I already have the runway lights, landing lights. Didn't you say 15's to put the flaps down even farther?
When you're 10 miles out.
10 miles out, okay.
If you press your stand STD button again.
All right, STD's been hit.
Then you want to enter 30.20, so you have to scroll the top knob to get to 3028. And you'll be able to see it under your altitude.
Trying to see. What was it? 32.
3028.
32. I'm not seeing it under my altitude. Oh, I see what it. Okay. It's in inches. Okay, I see what it.
Yeah, you want that at 3028.
Oops, went too far. All right, 3028. Where'd you get that at? From the plate too?
No, that's off the Lanta. That was.
Now I understand why they say this is a study level plane. My God. So I didn't realize all the complications behind these things.
Oh yes. Okay, if you go down to your MFC and press init ref.
Okay.
Just bear with me 10 seconds.
Yep, yep. And next time that will not be the case.
Okay, on the right hand side you want to press flaps 40 at 143 and put it in flap speed 1 where the lines are underneath.
So click on the next to 143 knots.
Yeah. Then
Alright.
press it down 1 button after you've clicked it.
Cool. All right, done.
Now press progress, so PROG.
Prague. Okay. Geez, I'm even watching it on my screen. There's like, goddamn, that delay is murderous.
Okay, you're 29 out. Okay.
Oh.
Ideally, you wanted to put flaps 1 at about 20.
Oh, shit.
That's fine. You're nearly there. When it gets to 15, put it down to flaps 5.
No, we got 10 miles ish.
Yeah, so when 27 gets down to 15, put flaps 5 in.
Oh, look at the airport. It's very white. It's very Denver-y. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They're all dead back there anyways.
No.
The issue about not pressurizing the cabin properly. Oh, and by the way, you guys are more than welcome to join my stream anytime.
Thank you.
I kind of like this visor. I didn't realize that it actually it cancels out the massive white bloom.
It does. It does take some glare away.
I like it. I didn't realize that until I'm like, wait, oh, this looks weird. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's a freaking sun visor too. All right, we are 18 out.
Yeah, when we do the 1-to-1, if you're happy, it'll be a lot to take in.
Wait, say it again.
When we do the 1-to-1
Oh,
on this, it'll be a lot to take in.
I will damn well have to record that thing probably.
A notepad.
All right, we're at 15, so flaps 5. Oh, we should be. No, we're not. We have to make one more turn, and we should be lined up for the runway. And you said the next run for flaps is at what distance? 10 knots or 10 nautical miles?
Yeah, 10.
And
Yeah.
then that goes to flaps 10?
Flaps 15.
Oh, 15.
You arm your speed brake, and your gear down.
Roger, roger.
You want to set auto brakes to 2.
Arming. Oops, speed brake. Gears down. And then you said speed brakes to.
Arm speed brake. Flaps 15.
Yep. It's already at 15.
Gear
Gears are down. Spoilers are out.
Yeah. Okay. Above your middle screen.
And you said that auto brakes too?
Yeah, all
Yep.
brakes too, yeah.
Yep, we're good. We're all set. That I actually remembered everything. We're approaching the 7,000 altitude.
If you push APP,
APP is pushed.
then that should take over your approach.
So it's auto landing essentially.
No,
Okay. We'll go with that.
it's just going to take you down the glide slope to the runway. It won't auto land.
God, that bloom is so nasty looking. I'm gonna take.
Oh shit. Okay, there you go.
I feel like I'm way too high.
I just realized you were flying Southwest. Oh crap!
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
like way too high.
He is.
Yeah.
Yep, you're gonna have to do a go round. If you look at your instruments in the middle, it shows you the ILS that you tuned in. You're high. You're on the center, but you're high. You'll see a little magenta.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's where the instruments come in.
I mean, when I saw the approach, I'm like, why does that look way off now? Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Well, we'll just nosediver. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Okay, push, head in select. We get you this way.
Heading select.
And sweep round. Okay, sweep round to 200 for now.
Heading 200.
Yeah. Okay, it's going to 291, so okay, keep it at 291. We can work with that.
What he's doing is he's helping you with the vectors to do a go around. Basically, you're just going to do a box pattern, and you're going to come back around to it.
Okay.
Okay, change head into 260.
Oh, come on. Stop being stupid. 260.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is a weird question while you're doing this. Is that you, Henry Boss?
Wait, what?
Your name in Flight Sim?
No, gamer guy.
Gamer guy. Gotcha.
Are you trying to do a flyby around me?
Probably watching you come in.
Are you on east or west server? I'm
East.
assuming east.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now go to 350. Correction.
You see,
353. Heading.
come on, you stupid thing. Okay, 353 set. Geez, everyone in the be watching this video will get a nice little commentary out of it, or they'll be making fun of me.
Oh, you're fine.
Nah, I make fun of myself because I know that I'm not good at this. I found something I'm horrible at now. I can just see myself right now as a captain. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry I missed the runway.
Happens every day. Ta-da!
Wait, what?
We got a friend request on Flight Sim.
You
Oh.
did. Everyone's got a friend.
Psh, I have
I
no
don't
friends.
have many. I feel so fragile. No, and to be honest with you, a lot of people get all freaked out when they have to do a go around. Don't. It's better to do a go around and do a safe landing than it is to shuttle it down.
Shuttle it down. All right, we're just gonna nosedive her.
Yeah, it's a shuttle landing.
I'm still waiting for someone to come out with the space shuttle for this thing.
I'm surprised they haven't come out with it either.
Well, at least I'm not low on fuel.
This is true. This is why you always carry a little bit extra.
I take it all flights. The center tank always runs out in the middle flight.
If it's a short haul like you've just done, you don't need center tanks. We'll go through this. Okay. Heading 080.
I should have went the other way. 080.
You need to go the other way. Go the other way.
Damn. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, I was thinking, shit, I think I should have went the other way. Then after 10 seconds, like, well, there was that idea.
Okay. Okay, put it to 030. No, 030.
Next time there won't be a 10-second lag. You just did a 360 almost.
That's exactly what he did. It's called a go around.
No, I'm saying like a 360 in just midair like this, like on a dime almost. Well,
Yeah, there's actually, I can't remember which airport it is. It actually does when you do the departure because of there's mountains in the way. You do a spiral departure. You take off and you go around and around twice. You get to altitude in a spiral.
080.
Say it again.
080. Go right.
We got it right finally. Frickin' rookie.
We've all been doing this for a while.
That's why I say the number of landings I have, rookie numbers.
Okay, lower your speed to 149 and go down to flaps 40.
149.
Yeah, flaps 40.
And now she's screaming.
That's fine.
And my nose is very much pitched. And now I'm about to die.
No, you're not.
Well, all I heard was I saw it went down to 90 knots, and now we die. Now she's just teeter-tottering.
Yeah, you need to slow your speed down.
No, speed up.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's not good.
Why has it done that?
You said flaps 40.
Yeah.
Is the spoilers? But I should put the spoiler back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, put spoilers back in. Yeah.
Yeah, once you're down, you have your flaps down, your spoilers don't come out until you get to the runway.
All right, we're good now. I think we're good now. Oh, nope. Nose is going back up in it.
173 heading. Then push APP.
You said 173?
Yeah. As it's it's still going up and down.
So I had 173, but it's not even turning.
Need to press head in select again.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I see what I hit the APP too soon.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I realized after I had my wait a second. I think I need to wait till that thing turned. I think this plane just got screwed.
No, there you go. Then click on right below your altitude. Click on the button right below that as well. So it locks it in. I think you're manually going up and down. And
No,
that's
I'm
what's
not even
kinda
touching.
screwing
I'm not even touching the thing right now.
you. Okay. Activate your altitude. Right below, you see where it says 7,000. You have the knob. You have the button right below it.
Yeah, I hit that twice, and it's. Oh, you know why? My autopilot disengaged. Duh.
It is. Click your autopilot.
Yep, I already turned it back on. The whole
Gotcha.
the whole alarm thing. I'm like, why is that going off? Why does that sound familiar? Then I realize, wait, that's my autopilot freaking alarm. What the fuck? So I totally jacked that up.
Yeah, those bells and whistles usually have meaning.
My mind was thinking, wait, what does that mean? I know there's a meaning to that. What is it? What is it? Can't think now.
It's very easy to get overwhelmed with all the information at one time.
There's
But
a lot
once
of
you get used-
information.
It is, but once you get used to it and looking at certain things at certain times, you'll be fine.
I'm going to shout out some heading directions.
Okie dokie.
216, turn the knob right.
Correcting course.
And press APP.
Okay.
Hoping it'll sort itself out.
We're at 11,000 feet and climbing.
Put your speed back down to 149 and whack the air brakes on, or speed brake to full.
So if you think this screws with you, we go full bore where we're loading fuel, through the whole 9 yards because we use GSX. So we're going from like beginning to cold dark to the end. Yeah.
I mean, when I started the stream, I was a cold dark, but of course, though, yeah, I mean, I don't do the whole fuel thing, which I probably should do, honestly. Why am I still gaining altitude?
Turn your altitude.
I'm just
Activate
not
your
sure.
altitude.
Yeah, you need push level change, but
Yep.
I'm just saying that.
Wait, where is that at?
Directly on the VNav.
square button under the VNav. In between your speed and your...
Oh, there it is.
Shit. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my knee.
All right, we're just gonna just point the nose straight down.
Yeah, space shuttle approach. Take over.
I'm trying to.
10-second delay is killing me.
It is. It's killing me because I'm like, I'm not liking this. All right, we're gonna kill the autopilot and fuck it. We're at least straight on. What's really gonna suck is I'm gonna pick up so much speed.
Your speed breaks up.
Oh, they're max.
That won't do much.
Oh, she's a floater now.
Burn auto throttle off.
30, 10,
Oh, it automatically turned off. Wow, that was actually an impressive landing. You know why? It was a 1.0 G. 1.01 G.
Oh,
Is that bad?
no, that's good.
Oh, wait, plane coming head on to me. I can't see where the lines are, so we're just gonna send it. I mean, it wasn't a horrible landing. I mean, it was definitely not your conventional. Definitely need lots of practice. But I did learn a little bit from that. I think the taxiway here at Denver is kind of wrong. It feels like I'm going up a hill instead of being flat.
I have no idea about Denver.
It just feels wrong because it's like, why do I feel like I'm just flying? I'm just driving up a hill on a plane. Well, I appreciate your assistance, even though I completely flubbed it. Now we'll just pick this.
Damn, I was on mute.
What's that?
I was on mute.
Oh, yeah, I completely flubbed it.
Yeah, that 10-second delay didn't help.
No, it did not help at all. Oh yeah, that whole bloom is not right, for sure. Because look at that look like now. Looks like. That's so ugly looking. I'm going to try to see if I can take off DirectX 12 and see what it does.
Yeah, I'm running on the DX11.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. It makes sense.
And I am running on
APU's turning on.
PAA as well.
Alright, APU is cranking on right now. The jetway connected. Does this one connect properly? Looks like it will. Ish. God dang it. Forgot, that's not the right one. Not very many times I turn off a plane. Well, I guess that is that. Well, that was a shitty landing. Courtesy of me not being that great of a pilot. But we start somewhere. Oh, well, I appreciate you guys working with me.
No worries. Anytime.
But, yeah, stick around for a second. I'll be right back.
Righto.
Well, thanks to the guys. Made some new friends. But I hope everyone enjoyed this. If you haven't already subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and, well, smash the like button. This was kind of a interesting flight. The stream was very fun, very interesting, very active. So, everyone, have a great rest of your day.